Okay. What's your name?
Michael Lynch.
Michael, and what's your role in this picture?
I'm sorry?
What's your role in the picture?
Oh, well, Kevin's a personal friend of mine. He came to 74 Engine, interviewed a few guys for the film, and, we tried to help him out the best we could.
Where is this fire station located?
My firehouse is 74 Engine on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, between Columbus and Amsterdam, West 83rd Street.
Did you come out here specifically for this event?
I did. Actually, Kevin asked me to come out for the film. I decided to come out here and, celebrate the anniversary of 9/11 out in LA with him and show up at the film. I thought it'd be nice.
Now, the Beverly Hills Police Department fire department had a small event, but nobody in the LA Fire Department on this side of the hill, San Fernando Valley, did at the Fire Station 88. In New York, what kind of acknowledgement is there on 9/11, either at the fire stations or in towns, neighborhoods, civic centers, city halls?
Well, 9/11 in New York it's very big. It's a very emotional day for New Yorkers. I mean, it affected everyone. It was everybody in New York came together that day. So, it's the same thing every year, 9/11. They all come together again. And the firemen, we have, there's memorials all over the places. We have a regular memorial on Riverside Drive, which is the Fireman's Monument. We have, some guys go to the Trade Center. Every house does a different thing. Although, we celebrate the same, thing.
And do you notice any fatigue, interest in 9/11 waning outside of men in uniform?
No, I can't really speak to, other states. It's the first time I've been out of New York for 9/11. So it was kind of curious. And although I didn't really get around LA much today either, because I've been so wrapped up with this film, helping Kevin, and, I had to get firemen from the LA County Fire Department, LA City, to show up. So I was on the phone, with them all day, trying to get guys to come, and they were nice enough to show up. So I was appreciative of that.
Is there a waning of interest, even in New York City, interest in 9/11 and the jihad potential for repeating something like that surrounding this issue?
Well, now you get into politics. Listen, there's always going to be a concern. First responders is a little different. You're always concerned at what may happen. It's New York City. I mean, we're a prime target, probably arguably the number one target in the world for terrorism. But, New York is resilient. They're brave, and, people are moving into the new Freedom Tower. So I don't really see anybody changing their life. I know people don't like to live like that in New York, where they're going to let terrorism dictate what their lives are going to be. But I don't see any change, no.
Now, what role does the fire department play in rescue in case of terror events?
Oh, well, we're thoroughly trained to handle anything now. I mean, after 9/11, we went to a lot of retraining. We have decontamination units. We have hazmat training in the event of any kind of bombs or biochemical attacks or anything of that nature. We have units that are, specifically designed for that. And the training level has definitely went up greatly, since 9/11. So guys are much more well-read on chemical, biological stuff, and, creating a hot zone and all of that, and trying to even people, if God forbid there was ever something, people are, affected by some kind of a biological agent, we're able to get there, set up a decontamination system, and get them all, taken care of.
Is there any collaboration or cross-training with any of the Israeli fire and rescue, the Jerusalem people who have to deal with counter-terror?
There is cross-training, although, I'm not part of it. I don't know what goes on in the training center, but from time to time, we go out for tactical training, and a lot of times we do see, Could be federal agents, could be guys from another state, even guys from another country, but that's all done in the confines of the training facility on Randall's Island. So there are, I know, many municipalities, because we have state-of-the-art, stuff, so they come here to learn, and, as well as, some of our hazmat firemen go to other states as well, to sit in on, for training sessions.
What do you like about this movie, keeping the message, the legacy of 9/11 alive? What do you like about this movie for doing that?
I like the movie. It's uplifting. Like Kevin said, you don't see the buildings coming down. You don't see any graphic stuff, with 9/11, and it's just a very moving tribute to Mike, and it's just very uplifting to see his family, and there's kids in the movie, of course, and it's just it's like a very optimistic film. Brings a lot of hope, and sometimes you see the graphic nature of what happened. It can be a little toxic at times when you see too much of it.